Been some rock falling just there. Only a tiny little bit. Probably nothing amongst that, so we're gonna head further over to the beach where there's been some more rock come down. Could be any fossils amongst this. Have a look as I'm walking past. It's very mucky though, so it's pretty hard to tell if anything is actually inside any of these rocks or pieces of shale. All of this bit of coast is very unstable, as you can tell. This rock down here, probably, or possibly at least, contains an ammonite. I'll keep hold of this one to break open at some point. That one's already been broken off. It did look pretty promising from the outside. Well, there's probably nothing in it if it's already been broken. It looks like it's been naturally broken. Here's some more of that cone in cone structure that I showed in a previous video. It's very unusual. It's got a really nice pattern to it. So much mud has been coming down. Really makes you realise just how careful you have to be and stay well away from the cliff edge. You genuinely never know when something is literally about to fall. So no matter where you are, if you're just going on a walk or looking for fossils or driftwood or whatever you're doing, just always make sure that safety is the main priority. We've come out today, me, my brother and his friend, who are just over there at the moment. It's been a bit of a fresh cliff fall up around the corner, so we're going to go check that out. There might be something there might be nothing, but hopefully there is something. And as usual, I've got a nice little find to show at the end of the video. Today we're going to show part of an Ichthyosaur, which my brother found when he was looking for ammonites at a beach different to this one. But it was one of his first finds and one of his favourite finds, and it's a really lovely piece. So definitely stick around if you want to see that. I've just walked down here a little bit and found a couple of pieces. I didn't expect to find that much, so I thought I might as well film walking over a bit more of it and see if we can find anything else. Here's the bits I found so far, just by walking over a little section of it. Some nice fossilised wood, filled with loads of calcite veins and washed up against the wood when it presumably fossilised. And loads of shells. It's quite often you can find bits of wood with ammonites washed next to them, or in this case shells, so that's quite a nice little piece. Also found a couple of partial ammonite fossils. There's potentially one inside this rock, so we'll open the ammonites we find in just a little bit, in a short while. Here is another ammonite, quite worn, but should open to be pretty nice. Looks like it'll open quite easily as well. And another ammonite. Again, pretty worn around the edges, but should open nicely. Let's have a walk across some more of these stones and see what else we can pick up. Make sure you're looking for things as well. I might not necessarily spot everything. Pretty sure there'll be another fossil or two to pick up along here. Okay. There's a little ammonite. Very tiny though. Let's put that one back. There's all kinds of rocks here. Quite a lot of sandstone as well. Must have come from the big sandstone fall over there. Oh, there's one. Looks like I've already walked past it at some point as well. Okay. Hopefully it's complete. Looks to be. Oh wow. That should open up absolutely amazingly. Right, let's head straight over to those rocks and go open it up. Just on the way over, I've spotted another one. You can just make out the edge of one. Might be okay. It's only a little bit worn, bit of the edge broken off. Might open up quite well. Let's go find out. He is part of a massive ammonite called a Ichthyosaur, which is a very small chunk of one covered in pyrite, but you can get them complete up to a couple of feet across sometimes, well, very unusually, although being about 8 inches to a foot across isn't that unheard of. I really want to find a big complete one of these. Let's break open the ammonites now. I've made a little hole to sit them in whilst we chip them open with our hammer and chisel. So let's start by opening this one. Let's open this one up. Oh wow, that looks like it's gone really well. Let's see. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, I'm so pleased with that. Hopefully the others open as nice. Let's get the next one. And here's the nodule that we found when we first came onto the beach. Can't see anything in it, but we'll open it just in case. Doesn't look like there was anything in. Nonetheless, we've got these lovely specimens. Shay's just spotted a big belemnite in this slab down there, so he's going to try and expose it for us. Really nice big one. These are always naturally fractured. If they break, just a little bit of glue in the crack and it's you know, it's as though they were never broken. They're very easy to repair. Oh wow, it's got a lovely golden tip on the end. Tiny little belemnite down there. One of the little squid-like creatures. This is the belemnite guard. The actual creature would have been much longer, probably about that size, but the rest is all just soft tissue, such as tentacles and things, and little hooklets. But it's only usually the actual belemnite guard itself and a little bit of a phragmocone that preserves. Lovely golden specimen just there. Pretty small. Shay's just found this nice little part of a plant. I think it's from the same tree that Jet is from, similar to a monkey puzzle type tree. It's pretty rare to find, usually quite long. We're going to head back now and then show the Ichthyosaur bones when we get back. Like we mentioned in the beginning of the video, we've got these Ichthyosaur vertebrae to show. This is one of Shay's first Ichthyosaur finds. It's very nice. It's not a complete specimen, but it is a really nice section of one. He was very excited to find it. In comparison, this is one of my first Ichthyosaur finds. Little string of vertebrae from a beast roughly the same size as the one Shay found. You can compare it actually. It's literally almost exactly the same size. So that's a pretty cool coincidence that we both found something very similar. What I particularly like about Shay's find though is the fact that there's little ammonites washed down amongst it. Some beautiful specimens. Got some nice vertebrae, some little digits from the paddles or the flippers, ribs, a nice coracoid up here, and a little either humerus or femur. And that would be where these little digits attach to make a flipper. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. We will see you again in the next one. Hopefully we find some more nice things.